Hello everyone and welcome to Crafty Thursday. Well, if you come on, my name's Teresa Brown. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Warragul in Victoria, Australia. Tonight we have got an exciting technique for you. It's called using a emery board or a piece of sandpaper to highlight some embossing areas on your card. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So I'll just give everyone a few minutes to come on and then we will get started. But while we're waiting, I will just say we're using the beautiful Peaceful Garden set, which is on page 32, 33. Now 33 has got all the products that you can receive in this. So you can receive the designer series paper, the embossing folder, the die cuts, the stamp set. You can get these little star brads and you can get the ribbon. So really lovely, a really lovely set. Hi Heather, good to see you come on. So it's, I did a card a couple of weeks ago, I think, with the dove, this one, and I had quite a few people ask me, can I share something else with this design, not with this stamp set, I should say, or with the suite. So this is the suite, Peaceful Gardens. So I am going to share some things tonight, but I'm going to get started because I have a team meeting at 7:30 tonight as well. So I want to do as much as I can while I'm on here. So if you come on, say hello. Thank you to all my VIPs that have been placing their orders. We still have a couple of numbers left. We have 2, 6, 11, 14, 20, 21 and 24 left on our butterfly board. And if you place another $100 order with our special that finishes at a few minutes to midnight tonight, you can choose another number. So excellent, excellent, excellent. Next Thursday we have got the piggy bundle. Lots of fun. We're going to do like a little party themed set on that. It's going to be special next Thursday night. And then we've got on the 20th we have the special spooky Halloween class, and I'm going to show in that how you can do Halloween, but you can also use it for birthday cards and things like that. Okay, so this is the stamp set we're using tonight, Peace on Earth. So we're just going to be choosing out a sentiment from here, and I really like the Peace on Earth, so I'm sort of thinking that one might be the one we go for, or Big Hugs for a Good Friend. That's lovely too, I love that one. We're also going to use the embossing folder, which I have already embossed, a white one. Already have done some die cutting. Okay, so I've done some doves and the banners. So I've already done that. On the embossing, I also have done some on the designer series paper, the two-tone paper and designer series paper. And I want to share this with you because I've had a lot of people ask me about this technique. The two-tone paper is a light on one side and a dark on the other side, but in the center it's white. And you can just grab any emery board that you have in your house or sandpaper, and you just bring it along where you've already embossed. I'm going to bring it to the edge and hopefully you can sort of see. I'll hold it up in a minute. When you come in with the emery board or the sandpaper, you'll get a beautiful white image come through on the cardstock. Okay, so this is the two-tone one. So I love this technique. It's one, especially with the two-tone papers. Many years ago when I had my scrapbook shop, we had two-tone paper, and this is one of the techniques that I really loved because you can get such beautiful patterns with your designer series embossing folders and your designer series papers as well. So this is, hopefully you can see, you get that beautiful white come through. And it looks absolutely gorgeous. Hello, Lillian. Good to see you on. Hello, Susan. Suzanne, hello. Good to see you come on. So that's beautiful. Now, when you're coming to choosing in designer series paper, this is one side and this is the other side. This is the side that you really want to go with. I did a little bit here, but you can't really see it on this pattern. It's just too much pattern. Okay, so think about that when you're, you can still use it for a background, but just think about it when you're going to use your sandpaper or your emery board or whatever way you want to come in with it. So I'm going to use the emery board on this one and just go around here. I did some a little bit earlier because I thought sometimes it can take a little bit of time, and I've got another meeting at 7:30 tonight with my team. That was good of me to book 2 things in on one night. Can't go crook at the boss, can I? No. Okay, so you can sort of see you get this beautiful tone coming through. Okay, I do like to get a tissue once I've done it and go over it. It just takes away all the powdery stuff that you get on your board, and that you'll see that you get powder stuff on there. So just remove that. So you can see how beautiful that is, how beautiful that comes up. And that's done on the designer series paper. But like I said, be mindful. Now I did cut out some of the images. So we've got a secret C. This is secret C because it matches with this one. So I've got the secret C that can go on here. And then I've done one in the white. Okay, so when you do it, I need to put it up the right way. You will see which is the right way because you have a little indent on this side. So you want to make sure that it's up the right way. So you'll have that on there, and then we're going to pop our word on here. So I'm sort of thinking, I'm sort of like peace on earth, and I was sort of like big hugs for a good friend as well. That's lovely. On the other one we did a few weeks ago, we did the sympathy. On this white one, we did the sympathy. So that was all white toning. And when I did that one, it was quite surprising the amount of people that got in contact with me and said they really loved it and they would love to see something else happen with this stamp set. So this is one of my favourite techniques that I've been doing for many, many years, and just thought, it's the one I want to share with you. So we can come in this way, peace on earth. I don't know if it's going to fit across here. Oh, this one's a little bit smaller than this one. It will fit across this one, but not the smaller one. I wonder which one will go on the smaller one. I didn't think about that, did I? No, of course not. Because the words are a little bit different sizes. Let's see if this one works. Big hugs for a good friend. That one will work. So let's put that one in there. Because I didn't bring any of my embossing stuff out, or otherwise I could have embossed it on this one. But that's okay. So 2 colours that you can use. You can use your Misty Moonlight, or you can use your Secret Sea ink, depending whether you want a softer look or a really dark image look. So on the actual words, and I'm going to go with the darker words. Okay, now I just need to find a block. Now when you're doing this, make sure you line your words up on your grid paper or on your glass mat. And also, the good thing about the photopolymer is that it is see-through, so that you can actually see what you're doing, which is really good, or where you're placing things down. Just going to turn that around a little bit. I'm just hoping this ink's not too dry. Okay, pop this down here, and then we're going to sort of go, I'm going to go for the center of this because I want to put the doves on here as well. Yep, no, that's beautiful. So you can sort of see how that's come up. It's come up really good. It's back to front. I know. I'm sorry. I still haven't worked out how to get it to go around the other way. But that's okay. We will learn one day. It takes me a while to learn these things on social media, and I just get it right, and then Facebook will change it again, which is not much fun. Our chamois. Now, don't forget we have our sale on at the moment. I ordered 10 chamois today. My chamois are disgusting. So I ordered 10 because they're on sale, and why not pick them up when they're on sale? And I used my rewards. So really, I only paid $6.95 for postage, which was fantastic. So I got 10 chamois virtually for nothing using some of my rewards. So if you've got some rewards sitting there, don't forget our sale for our stamp sets and stamp accessories. Go through until just before midnight, so you still have time. Now also, if you're a VIP member of mine, don't forget, if you do place a $100 order, we still have a few numbers left on our butterfly. I am so overwhelmed with the amount of VIPs that have been coming in, landing their butterfly on a number. It's been wonderful. Now, I am making this a little bit more solid than what I normally do because I do want it solid. I do want this one solid down on here. I want it to sort of sit up a little bit. So I'm going to raise it up that little bit. Normally, I don't worry about it. Put 5 on there, and that will do. But I want this to sit pretty firm because I've got not only the white one to go on it, I've also got the doves to go on it as well. So I'm going to place this in here, and you've got an image the same shape in the designer series paper that comes along with the embossing folder. So let me grab that embossing folder to show you what I'm talking about. You have the shape in here, so when you're actually placing it, it's very easy to line up because you're lining your piece up into that shape, which is really, really clever and really, really good. So I have some card bases here as well, and I thought, you know, the Secret C, which is really beautiful. Do we want Secret C on Secret C, or do we want the Secret C on the Balmy Blue, which is the two-tone Balmy Blue, which is quite pretty on that one, or do we want it just on a white? Okay, I'm going to bring this up. Why, hi Kay. You can't really see me, I haven't moved it up far enough. So I'm going to ask you which one. How gorgeous is that? That's just using an emery board, okay? You can use sandpaper as well. And while we've got it up, have a look at that. That's the two-tone one. So you've got the light on that side and the dark on that side, and I've done it on the dark side. Hi, Nicole. Good to see you joining in. So what I want you to do in the comments is tell me whether we want a white base, a white card behind it, or do we want the Balmy Blue two-tone behind it? Or do we want the same card on card, the colour on colour, which is the Secret C? Do you want the Secret C on the Secret C? So, Secret C, you like the Secret C? Susan, thank you. Hi, Susan. Joe, I'm with Tanya, Secret C. Okay, it looks like the Secret C is the go. So we'll come back down to our workbench. Okay, thank you everyone for doing your little piece there. I really love it when you all join in. Now I have got some Secret C and white doves here as well. And I've got a little twig here as well, a little twig here. So I'm just going to put this one on first. I'm going to add this one on. So we're going to do that. And I'm just going to glue this one on. How's everyone's day been? Has it been a good day? I've got to tell everyone, I went in and had an operation on, when was it? Not yesterday, day before, Tuesday. And to see if I had cancer in the bladder, because I've had so much problems. This is not working. And cancer seems to be all over my body, unfortunately. Not everyone has had 3 lots of cancers, and it's really scary when you hear that word cancer. But I'm happy to say that it was all clear. So I'm very... Okay, that one's empty too. Very excited to say I'm going to use, what have I got up here that I can use tonight? Okay, I have got some Stamp and Seal, that'll do. Okay, across we come. So I'm very happy to say that the results have come back that I haven't got anything in there, which is really good. Just got that leaking valve in test tube, which they've got to do something about. And they've removed the cancer out of there as well, so I'm really happy about that. So it's one of those things. Okay, so we're going Secret C on Secret C. So we're going this on top of here. So I'm going to put this on. I'm going to have to use the, going to use my Stamp and Seal again. And I'm just going to put it across the top and the bottom because I don't want to flatten my embossing. That's going to be heaps to hold it. Okay, line it up so you've got that nice little border all the way around it. I had some cards that I wanted to share with you as well that I got from some ladies. But I think I might have to share them next week because I think they're still sitting out on my mantelpiece. So I'll have to do that next week. Okay, so if you're going to add a little bit of a twig like this, and I always do it in white because you never know what colour you really want it. So I'm doing it in white, and I'm just going to bring up my dimension thing here. And I'm going to use the Misty Moonlight blend and just give it a little bit of that same colouring. Just so it mixes in with the pattern tonight. I wasn't sure whether I wanted to do it in a different colour. Now, the thing is, I didn't do this with any glue on the back of it. And because my liquid glue is empty, I'm not overly keen on using this seal on this, but it's going to go in here. So I might just stick that on in a minute. Okay, so we have our 2 different doves here. We've got one that's got our wings going this way and one with the wings on this one like this. So we're going to put this one in down the bottom and I'm going to curl. These are all separated from the die. Okay, so I love that you can curl these up. It's really lovely to do a little bit of curling and getting shaping in with your bird. Just got to be a little bit mindful that you don't rip it, but you can get that beautiful shaping happening. And even along the belly there, just you can just do it along there as well. So it gives it a beautiful shape. But behind that, I'm going to put a white one. Okay, so I'm going to put the white one behind it, just so that it gives it a little bit of, but I'm going to also curl these up. This is great for Christmas, this card, but this technique you could use for anniversary, you could use for sympathy, you could use for birthday, you could use it for lots of different things. Now I'm going to use dimension on here. So I'm just going to place one dimension right there on the big wing, right on the big wing, okay, on the white one. Then I'm going to get the blue one, or the secret C, and I want it to line up, but also just to the side a little bit, so you can sort of see the edge. Can you sort of see, you just get to see the edging of it. And then we're going to come in and put another big one there. And then this is going to come in on our page. I'm just trying to work out which way I want this. Okay, I think this one needs to go that way. And then we've got our big one up the top here. I'm going to put on the top. Okay, so going to also curve these. Just be careful when you're curving them, because they do have lots of little splits everywhere, and you don't really want to rip them. Okay, you just want to curve them. It takes a little bit of practice, but I've been doing it for a long time, and I sort of know the pressure I need to put on it. But if you haven't done it before, just be very gentle, be very soft. We're also going to put one dimension in the middle here. And we're going to bring this one, and you can bring this one just down a little bit if you want to, like you can bring it down so, and to the right or to the left. So if you bring it down a little bit and to the right, it'll give you a little image on that side as well. So I don't know if you can sort of see that, but you'll get little white bits happening through there as well. And you'll see that the wings are really shaping up really beautiful on these. So just have a little play with them once you've got them. And you can even bring these ones up a little bit if you want to, at the side there, and you've got your white ones underneath. Can you see how that looks? It looks really lovely. I don't know if you can see it properly, but I'm hoping you can. Okay, so then we're going to put another dimension, just one, on the body. And this is going to go up towards the top. Okay, and you can then bring your wings up how you want them. Especially when you're displaying them at craft events and things like that. And even these, you can sort of get these ones and just bring them up. Let me just share. You can share these ones up a little bit. And this one, you just got to be careful of this little one here, because it might fall off. But you can sort of see, you can get it all standing up, looking like it's flying away, and you've got the two images in there. I'm going to hold it up really, really beautiful. But then on the inside, I've just done a plain white one with the embossing, just to go on the inside where you can write your verse. Okay, so we need that seal again. Just one at the top, one down the bottom. That's all I'm doing with seal. Once you get it down, you can't move it. So, and it holds really, really tight. So that gives you a beautiful image to also write in on the inside. Now let me come back up here to you all. Okay, hopefully you can see how all these little wings move up here, and you can sort of get these blue ones and pinch them, and you sort of got the white ones underneath. Okay, so you've got the beautiful tails down here. So just make sure that if you want the tail to sit up, that you get your finger in between there. And it can sit up a little bit. And it just gives it dimension. Now the other thing, I'm going to come down again. It's just easier to hold it up so you can see it. The last thing we want to do is, we've got some white, these ones are the earth tone shimmer gems, and they have got a bit of shimmer on them, and they do look gorgeous. But if you get your Misty Moonlight dark blend and come over your white ones, I'm just going to come over 3 of them. I'll just give them a few minutes, and then I'm just going to pat them off a little bit with a tissue, because I don't want that on my card. And you can pick them up, and you can put that little shim one down there. It just gives it a little bit of shim, and it gives you puts it into the colour, the blue, so you don't lose that in your pattern, in your design, I should say. Now, a new thing that I'm doing this year is that all the measurements in the card pictures will also be over on my blog. Okay, so I will put the link up afterwards. So hopefully I can keep up with it. Okay, let's bring this back up. Hopefully I can keep up with putting all the measurements and everything on there for you as well. And you can sort of see how gorgeous it just actually makes them stand out. But look how they shimmer. They really are beautiful. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed this tonight. Don't forget, we still have the special going until midnight. We still have a few numbers available, and thank you to everyone that's been participating, VIPs that have been taking part. If you're not a VIP yet and you want to be, all you need to do is place an order with me, and that you become a VIP and you'll go into a few extra draws. Next Thursday night we have got the Piggy Bundle, which is absolutely gorgeous with shakers, and we're doing a lot there next week. And don't forget, Saturday we've got the Spooky Halloween on the 20th, and that starts at 1 p.m. And these are free classes for you to just come on and spend some time watching. So I really hope you like that one. The white looks really beautiful too. Like, just this one's all in white, the sympathy one, but this one's really gorgeous as well. So just depends what you like, and you can add a lot more colours. So I hope for the ladies that asked and said, can you show us a technique? I hope you enjoyed using either sandpaper or an emery board technique, because it's one of my favourites, and I hope it's one of yours too. Tell me in the comments whether you like it. God bless you all, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye for now.